So hello guys, in this post we're gonna be talking about Sysdea modeling. So before you even think, why the hell do I need Sysdea modeling and modeling itself, just wait a second, I'm gonna explain it to you. So this modeling, not just Sysdea programming. Sysdea is just a program that helps you to do that very easily. It's very easy to learn and utilize. You need modeling because it helps you construct and see how the companies and other things in life work. You can simply put a few variables and see stocks and flows and how it all works. It will help you not only to make company decisions, it will also help you monitor how everything works if you change something in your company. So now my fellow groupmates are gonna explain to you how it all works, how modeling works, and I give you a tutorial on Sysdea programming.
Hello everyone. Today I'll be teaching you about Sysdea. What is it? It's an online software program that lets you create any model. What is it made of? It's created out of three basic elements. The first one will be our stocks. Out of the stocks, we're gonna have our inflows, and our outflows. And third, we're gonna have our variables that affect both of our inflows, outflows, and our stocks, depending on the product. Now, why is it useful to use Sysdea? Firstly, in your model, you're gonna have real numbers that are gonna be entering your stock, your variables, and your flows, and you're able to regulate through those numbers. Second of all, within the program, you're going to be able to see if any of the variables or inflows or stocks are not labeled correctly. It's going to show you with a red light that this is not the right transition to make. Third, you'll have the ability to compare. You can create as many stocks and inflows as you would like and create them on a completely different sheet of table and compare the two of them. And last but not least, whenever you make the model, you're able to easily export it and share with any of your employees. And now we're going to teach you how to actually create those stocks, inflows, and variables within the model.
Welcome to the guide on how to create a model using Sysdea online software. In this tutorial, we will give you a model of a population growth that consists of three elements: stocks, inflows, and variables. Let's start with the stock. Just pressing the letter S on the keyboard, a stock pops out. If we click on it again, we can rename it population, and we can, for example, say that the population starts with 3,000 people. By clicking on the letter F, we can create the flows, one on the left and one on the right. The one on the left, we can call it birth, and the one on the right, we can call it death. We need to connect the stocks to the inflows, so we just click on the arrows and connect them. Just do it for the birth and the same for the death. Right now, we need to connect with the data, so we need to create a feedback loop between the population and the birth. So we go to the population until the box became black, and we click in it. There's an arrow that pops out, and we connect to the birth and one the same to the death. We can see the arrows are red. That means the system does not work. So we need to create other variables. One, just clicking on the letter V on the keyboard, and another one that will connect one to the birth and one to the death. The one to the birth, we can call it fertility, and we can give you the value of 0.7. The one that will connect to the death, we can call it mortality, and give the value of 0.3. Right now we do the same that we did with population and birth, so we wait that the circle goes black and we connect them. One to the fertility to the birth and the mortality to the death. We can see the arrow are still red. That means that the system is not working. That is because we have to click on the flows and create a formula, which will be population multiplied by fertility, and for the death, the same, population multiplied by mortality. We can see that right now the arrows are becoming black, so the system is working. We can run over time. Let's see how does it work. And we can see with this data, the population grows exponentially. If we switch the value of fertility with mortality, fertility becomes 0.3 and mortality becomes 0.7, the result drastically changes. In fact, after 12 years of 3,000 people, just 6.53 remains alive. This is all it takes to create such a simple model. Thank you for listening. See ya!